Good, good, good. Finally on live. That's amazing. Happy, what's today? Wednesday, hump day. Happy hump day. And things are getting better, but the siren just went off. I'm laughing because I just, you just have to, like, but it's okay. We're still here. It's still safe. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything the government here in Bahrain is doing to keep the citizens and the residents safe. So just keep us in prayer that we continue to stay safe. Okay, so do you make others better? And what do I mean by that? Do you make others better? Your teammates, are they able to say, because I spent time with this person, I'm better for it? Are you adding value to them? It's an intentional act to help other people become better. So, a couple of questions to ask and for you to answer. How do your teammates see you? How do they see you? Do they see you as someone they can approach, they can talk to, or do they shrink back? That would be a clue as to if you make others better. Also, there's a word that I would like you to consider, an enlarger. My cat is trying to get my attention. Enlarger. Enlarger means to help people feel empowered. You're enlarging them. You are adding value to them, because when you add value to them, then you're raising their confidence, you're raising their self-esteem. They feel larger than life, so to speak. Another question, do you make them better than they are alone? Through your inspiration and contribution, how are you adding value to them, to your teammates? Another question, a couple of questions. Today is all about questions. Okay. Do you know what your teammates value? What are their values? That's a very good question. What are their values? And do you capitalize on those things by adding value to them in those areas? For example, my value, one of my values is faith. So if I were to add value to somebody based on faith, is to recognize that faith is important to this person. And so, for example, when it's a time of celebration, we have Easter coming up, maybe make some concession that, okay, take some time off for Easter, because ordinarily it's not observed here, but because that's your value, I will let you spend time with your family to observe that particular part of your faith. Another value could be, so there's faith, there is family. Family is a big one. Will you allow time? Team member, for example, attend their students, maybe where the child, they're graduating. It's not typically it's a typical work day, but they have something they have to do with their child or their son, the daughter. Will you give them that time off? That's capitalizing on those things by adding value to them. They want to enroll in a course that will enhance their career skills. Value could be learning. That's one of my values. I'm using myself as an example. Add value to them in that area. So become an enlarger of others. It's not always easy. it takes a secure leader to add value to others. Because you have to, first of all, be secure in yourself and not feel like this person is going to take my job if I give them this allowances. So if in one part of you you're thinking, if I give them this, if I let them do this, they may take my job. It's not going to come across sincere if you feel that somehow they could take over your job. It's going to come across like, oh, it's not sincere, even if you're trying to seem like you're adding value. So first of all, be secure in yourself and recognize that by adding value to them, you're actually adding value to yourself. Okay, so this is a quote. When a team member unselfishly enlarges others, they also enlarge themselves. It's as simple as that. So make enlarging others your primary agenda today. Add value to others and make them better. Let them be able to say, because I spent time with this person, I'm better off for it. I've had wonderful bosses that because I worked for them, I can say that they added value to me. And because of that experience, I am also able to add value to those who work for me because I experienced it. So it's like a chain reaction. And that's another reason to add value to others, so that people can experience it and they also will be able to or will want to add value to others. Okay. Thanks for joining. See you next time. Bye for now.